The small room in the space colony was silent, except for one sound. A baby cried. Not softly, not the little whimper of a newborn, but a loud, piercing wail that seemed to shake the walls. The mother held him close, rocking him gently, but nothing worked. She tried everything she knew, feeding, changing, humming a soft song, but the crying continued. The nurses in the room exchanged worried glances. The colony had advanced technology. Machines could check the baby's health instantly. Robots could soothe infants in seconds. Yet nothing worked. The baby's cries seemed endless, filling the room with tension. Every passing minute made the mother's heart race faster. Her eyes were red from worry and sleepless nights. She whispered softly, "Please, calm down. Please, my little one." But the baby only cried louder. Dr. Marin, the chief physician, stepped forward. He was calm, experienced, but Evie looked troubled. "I've never seen a baby like this," he said quietly to the nurse beside him. "All vital signs are normal. No fever, no pain, yet the crying won't stop." The room felt heavy with fear. Everyone, doctors, nurses, and even the cleaning staff, watched the baby. Some said quietly to each other, "Maybe he is just different." Others shook their heads. Nobody knew why the baby would not stop crying. The mother held her baby tighter. Her heart pounded in her chest. She tried rocking him faster. She tried softly singing, but nothing worked. She felt a small panic rising. "Why won't he stop?" she whispered to herself. Her voice trembled. Suddenly, the door at the end of the room opened. A soldier stepped in. Not just any soldier, but one of the human soldiers who were part of the colony's special unit. He walked slowly, confidently, with a calmness that seemed unusual in such a tense moment. Everyone noticed him immediately. The nurses paused. The doctors stopped what they were doing. And even the mother looked up from the baby. There was something in the soldier's eyes, something steady, something calm, that made people feel for a moment that hope had arrived. The soldier did not speak. He only looked at the baby. His movements were slow, deliberate. The baby cried harder when he noticed him, almost as if the soldier's presence had stirred something inside him. The mother's heart sank. She whispered, "Maybe even he can't help." But the soldier only knelt down beside the baby. He extended his hands, careful, gentle. The room went even quieter. All eyes were on them. The sound of the baby's crying seemed almost louder because of the sudden silence around them. The soldier picked up the baby slowly. The baby's small body was tense. His little fists clenched tightly. The crying continued. Some people in the room exchanged doubtful looks. Could this soldier succeed where everyone else had failed? Then something strange happened. The baby's cries started to change. Not immediately, not all at once, but slowly. The loud, piercing wail became softer. The soldier held him close, rocking gently. His face showed patience, calmness, and care. It was as if he understood something no one else did. The mother watched in disbelief. She had never seen anyone handle her baby like this. The baby's eyes, still wide and alert, slowly began to focus. For the first time, he stopped wriggling so violently. The soldier whispered something soft and low, words nobody else could hear. And then, just like that, the baby's cries stopped completely. A silence filled the room. Everyone froze. It was a silence so deep, so sudden, that it felt almost unreal. The nurses gasped quietly. The doctors looked at each other, their mouths slightly open. The mother held her breath, tears filling her eyes. She could hardly believe it. Her baby was finally quiet. The soldier smiled gently. He did not speak. He simply held the baby, looking down at him with calm eyes. The mother stepped closer, carefully, as if not to disturb the moment. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice shaking. The soldier only nodded. There was something about him, something almost not ordinary. His presence seemed to fill the room with a calm, protective energy. Everyone in the room felt it. Even the other babies in the nursery seemed quieter, calmer. For a few moments, the room remained completely still. No one moved. No one spoke. The mother looked at her baby, then at the soldier. She could feel something she could not explain. It was as if her baby was safe, completely safe, for the first time in hours. Then, suddenly, the baby did something that made everyone freeze. A small hand reached up, touching the soldier's chest, not like a normal baby would. The touch seemed deliberate, almost aware. The mother gasped. The nurse whispered, Did he just? The soldier looked down at the baby. His eyes widened slightly, just a hint, before returning to calm. He whispered again, softly, words nobody could understand. The baby's tiny face seemed to light up. His eyes shone, almost as if he recognized something in the soldier. The room was quiet, but now there was a new feeling, an unease mixed with awe. Everyone sensed something unusual, something extraordinary. The baby was not just quiet. He was different. The mother held her baby close, tears streaming down her face. "What is happening?" she whispered. Nobody had an answer, and then at the edge of the room, a small alarm beeped. A red light flashed briefly on the wall. No one moved. The baby remained calm in the soldier's arms, but the alarm had everyone tense. Something was happening outside, something that might involve them and the baby. The soldier looked toward the door, then back at the baby. His expression was calm, but firm. He seemed ready for whatever came next. The mother looked at him, fear and hope mixed together. Who is he?" she whispered. No one answered, and in that moment, the baby's small hand tightened around the soldier's finger, as if he knew somehow that he was safe for now. The red alarm light flashed faster now. A warning echoed through the walls of the space colony. Everyone in the nursery froze. Even the machines seemed to pause, their quiet hum fading beneath the rising tension. The mother clutched her baby tightly. Her heart pounded in her chest. The soldier held the baby with calm strength. His eyes scanned the room quickly, then toward the doorway. Something, or someone was approaching. He didn't panic, not even slightly. His presence radiated a quiet authority that seemed to make everyone else feel safe, even in the growing chaos. "Stay calm," he said softly to the mother. His voice was low, steady, and confident. "Everything is fine for now." The mother nodded, though her hands trembled. She had no idea what was happening. What's going on?" she asked. The soldier's eyes flicked toward the door again. "We have a visitor," he said simply. No one spoke. Nobody understood what he meant. "Not the kind you expect," he added. A sudden sound of footsteps echoed down the corridor. They were fast, mechanical, almost too precise for human footsteps. The nurse gasped quietly. "It's the security drones," she whispered. "They only move like that when there's a breach." The soldier did not flinch. He shifted the baby in his arms, keeping him close. The baby looked up at the soldier, his wide eyes calm and trusting, no longer crying. Something about the soldier made the baby feel safe in a way no one else could manage. "Who is he?" the mother asked again. Her voice was trembling. The soldier glanced at her briefly. "I am just a soldier, but some people need me more than others." He paused, studying the baby carefully. "And this child is very important." The nurse frowned. "Important? Why?" "He's just a baby." The soldier's eyes met hers, serious. "Not all babies are ordinary. This one has something inside him, something unusual, something powerful." The words made everyone in the room uneasy. The mother held her baby tighter. "Powerful? He's just my son." "I know," the soldier said softly, "but some things are bigger than we understand right now." Suddenly, the alarm changed tone, a harsh mechanical shriek that made everyone jump. The door to the nursery burst open. A group of robotic drones entered the room. They were sleek, silver, and dangerous-looking, their sensors glowing red. The colony security had never seen them before. They were advanced, deadly, and moving straight toward the baby. The mother screamed, backing away. "No, don't touch him." The soldier moved immediately. He stepped in front of the baby, holding him close. His stance was firm, ready. The drone stopped a few meters away, scanning the room. Their lights flickered over the soldier. For a moment, the air was thick with tension. Then the baby did something strange. A tiny hand lifted slightly, and a small, bright pulse of energy shot from him. Not harmful, just a flash of light. The drones hesitated. Their sensors flickered. For a brief moment, it was as if the baby had a silent command over them. Everyone gasped. The nurse whispered, Did he just control them? The soldier looked at the baby and smiled faintly. I told you, he is not ordinary. The drones adjusted, tried to approach again. The soldier held the baby closer, murmuring something the audience could not hear. The baby's small energy pulse grew slightly, a soft glow around him. The drones paused, scanning, but then retreated slowly, as if respecting some invisible barrier. The room was silent again. The mother hugged her baby tightly, tears streaming down her face. She could not believe what she had just seen. What is happening? The soldier looked at her, calm but serious. Some powers, some people, are born differently. Your baby is one of them, and that is why he needs protection. The mother looked around at the other staff. Protection from what? Why now? The soldier did not answer immediately. He looked back at the glowing baby in his arms, then toward the door. That will become clear soon. But for now, we stay safe and we stay quiet. Outside the nursery, the flashing lights of the alarm continued. Somewhere in the colony, someone or something was aware of the baby. The soldier knew they had little time. He had to get the baby out of this room before the next wave arrived. He moved carefully toward the door, the baby held securely. The mother grabbed his arm. Where are you taking him? To safety, the soldier said. His eyes were steady, but there was a hidden worry there. Follow me if you want, but move quietly. The nurse looked at the mother, then at the soldier. She nodded. The other staff hesitated, fear evident in their eyes. But the mother's decision was clear. She had to trust the soldier. He was the only one who had managed to calm her baby. The soldier led them through a series of narrow corridors. The alarms echoed behind them, but the soldier's calm demeanor kept everyone from panicking. The baby remained quiet in his arms, small hands resting gently against the soldier's chest. As they moved, the mother whispered, Who are you really? Why do you know how to handle him? The soldier did not answer immediately. He focused on the path ahead. One day you'll understand, he said finally. For now, just trust me. They reached a small, hidden chamber within the colony. It was a secure room, reinforced and shielded from all sensors. The soldier set the baby down on a soft, glowing mat. The baby looked around curiously, but stayed calm. The mother knelt beside him, hugging him tightly. He's safe now, right? The soldier nodded. For now, but the danger is not gone. There are people, things that know about him, and they will come for him. The mother's eyes widened. Fear, worry, and confusion mixed on her face. What do they want? The soldier looked at the baby, a shadow of concern crossing his features. Some want to control him. Some want to destroy what they don't understand. But I will protect him. Always. For a moment, the room was quiet. The only sound was the soft cooing of the baby, who had finally stopped crying completely. The mother watched in awe as the soldier gently held her child, his calm presence almost magical. And then a soft rumble echoed from deep within the colony. It was subtle, almost like the vibrations of something large moving. The soldier's eyes narrowed. He knew what it was. Something, or someone was coming. The baby stirred slightly, sensing it too. His tiny hands reached out, and a soft glow appeared again around him. It was faint, but noticeable. The mother gasped. What is he doing? The soldier did not answer. He looked toward the hidden door. We are about to find out, and we must be ready for anything. The room fell silent again. The baby remained calm in the soldier's arms, but the tension in the air was thick. Outside, the colony's lights flickered. The threat was real, and whatever was coming, it was close. The hidden chamber was quiet now, except for the baby's soft cooing. The soldier held him close, scanning the room carefully. The mother knelt beside them, her eyes never leaving her child. She could still feel her heart racing from the alarms and the sudden arrival of the unknown threat. The soldier's face was calm, but his eyes showed focus. He knew the danger was still out there. Something in the colony had detected the baby, and whatever it was, it would not stop easily. The baby looked around curiously, his tiny eyes bright and alert. He had stopped crying completely. But there was a new energy around him, a faint glow that pulsed softly with each breath. The mother reached out, her hand trembling slightly. Is he okay?" she whispered. The soldier nodded. "He's fine, but he is aware. He can sense things we cannot." The mother looked down at her baby, feeling a strange mix of awe and fear. Sense what things? Before the soldier could answer, a soft vibration shook the floor beneath them. The hidden chamber's lights flickered for a moment. The baby's tiny fingers clenched, then reached toward the soldier's chest. As soon as the baby touched him, a warm, soft glow spread from the baby's hand across the soldier's uniform. The soldier froze, then looked down. The baby's eyes were wide, almost as if he was trying to communicate. Slowly, the crying and tension from before seemed to drain away. The baby's touch was calm, powerful, almost magical in a way that nobody could explain. The mother gasped, What is happening?" The soldier's eyes softened. He lowered his face toward the baby and whispered something gently. The baby responded by resting his small head against the soldier's chest. The glow faded slightly, leaving a warmth in the room. For the first time, the mother noticed a sense of peace surrounding them, a calm that she had not felt in hours. But peace never lasts in the colony. A distant sound echoed through the walls, a soft thump, then another, rhythmic and deliberate. The soldier stiffened immediately. He had heard that sound before, danger approaching slowly, calculated, not chaotic. He shifted the baby in his arms. "We are not alone," he said quietly. "Something is coming for him, and it's closer than we thought." The mother's hand shook as she grabbed the soldier's arm. "What do you mean? Who?" The soldier did not answer. Instead, he looked toward the entrance of the chamber. The soft vibration grew louder. The walls themselves seemed to hum with a low, threatening frequency. The baby stirred slightly, his tiny fingers gripping the soldier's uniform. A faint glow appeared again around his hands, reacting to the danger. The mother's eyes widened. He knows it's coming?" The soldier nodded slowly. "He does. He's aware of the threat in a way we cannot understand. That's why he needed me. That's why he trusts me." The soft thumps grew louder, echoing through the hidden corridors. Something, or someone, was getting closer. The soldier moved toward the reinforced door of the chamber, holding the baby firmly. Suddenly, the lights flickered violently. A shadow appeared outside the door, moving with unnatural speed. The mother gasped, "What is that?" The soldier did not flinch. He stepped forward, blocking the doorway with his body. "It doesn't matter what it is," he said. "It won't touch him, not while I'm here." The shadow moved closer, revealing a form that was half machine, half creature. Its sensors glowed red, scanning the chamber. The mother took a step back, holding the baby tighter. Fear and wonder filled her eyes. The soldier whispered again, softly, words only the baby seemed to hear. The baby's tiny hand reached out once more, touching the soldier's chest. A faint pulse of light emerged, brighter this time, spreading slowly toward the approaching shadow. The creature paused, its movements jerky, uncertain. For a moment, it seemed almost afraid of the baby's touch. The mother's mouth opened in shock. Is he controlling it?" she whispered. The soldier shook his head. "Not controlling, but he is making it hesitate. He can influence things in ways we cannot yet understand." The shadow recoiled, then slowly retreated, sensing the baby's growing awareness and the soldier's protective stance. The lights in the chamber returned to normal, but the tension remained. The mother looked at her baby in awe. He did that." The soldier nodded. "Yes, but he's still small, still a child, and the world outside, it is dangerous. There are many who will come for him, many who will try to take him or destroy him." The mother held the baby closer, feeling a mix of pride and fear. "I don't understand. He's just a baby. How can he do this?" The soldier looked down at the glowing infant. "Some children are born with something special, something powerful. He is one of them. That is why I am here. That is why I will protect him. A sudden sound from the corridor drew everyone's attention. A sharp metallic click, followed by a soft hiss. The soldier's eyes narrowed. He moved toward the door, holding the baby carefully. "We need to move," he said. The mother followed, her heart pounding. "Where are we going?" "To safety," the soldier replied. "There's a place they cannot reach easily. But we must be fast, and we must be careful. Every second counts." As they moved through the corridors, the baby's tiny fingers glowed faintly against the soldier's chest. The mother could not stop staring. She whispered, "It's like he knows everything." The soldier did not answer. His eyes were fixed on the path ahead. He had faced many dangers before, but nothing like this. A baby with powers, enemies that move like shadows, and a colony filled with secrets. It was all new. And yet, he felt certain of one thing. The baby was safe with him. For now. But the sound behind them grew louder. The colony's lights flickered again, and the shadowy presence outside the walls pressed closer. The soldier knew that the real test had only just begun. The hidden corridors of the colony stretched ahead, dark and quiet, but not for long. The soldier moved swiftly, holding the baby close. The mother followed, her heart pounding in her chest. Every shadow seemed alive. Every soft sound made her jump. The baby was calm in the soldier's arms. No tears, no cries, just his small hands resting on the soldier's chest. But there was something different now. The faint glow around his tiny fingers pulsed softly, almost like a heartbeat of light. The mother noticed it first. "Why? Why does his hand glow like that?" she whispered, a mix of awe and fear in her voice. The soldier didn't answer immediately. His eyes scanned the corridor, alert for any movement. "It's not just a glow," he said finally. "It's a sign. He is aware of more than we realize. He can sense energy. He can feel things around him that we cannot." The mother's mouth opened in shock. "Energy? What do you mean?" The soldier shook his head. "I don't know exactly. But I know one thing. Anyone who sees this child, anyone who knows what he can do will want him. Some to protect him, some to use him, some to destroy him." A low hum suddenly filled the corridor. The lights flickered again. The baby stirred, his tiny fingers glowing brighter. The mother gasped. "He can feel them? Who are they?" The soldier didn't answer. Instead, he moved faster, carefully guiding the mother and the baby toward a reinforced door at the end of the corridor. Behind them, the shadows shifted, creeping closer with each step. As they entered the room, the soldier set the baby down on a soft, glowing mat. The baby looked around, eyes wide and curious, yet calm. The mother knelt beside him, brushing a lock of hair from his forehead. "You're safe now," she whispered, though the tension in her voice betrayed her doubt. The soldier stood near the door, scanning for any signs of movement. "Safe for now," he said. "But they are coming, and they are smart. They have technology, intelligence, and they will try again." The baby's eyes followed the soldier. A soft glow appeared around his small hands once more, faint but noticeable. The soldier noticed it and narrowed his eyes. "He's trying to communicate," he muttered under his breath. The mother looked puzzled. "Communicate? How? He's just a baby." The soldier shook his head. "Not just a baby. He is learning, sensing, understanding faster than normal. And whatever is out there, they know it too. That's why we must stay alert." Suddenly, a soft vibration ran through the floor. The baby's small fingers reached out, and the glow spread slightly, forming faint patterns in the air. The soldier's eyes widened. He had seen this only once before in simulations. A child with this ability could interact with technology, control signals, even influence machines with his mind. The mother gasped. He's doing something." The soldier nodded slowly. "Yes, but he is young. He doesn't understand it fully. And if they figure out what he can do, they will come faster, stronger." A sudden noise outside the room made everyone jump, a metallic scraping, like claws against steel. The soldier moved in front of the baby instinctively, his stance firm and protective. "They are close," he said quietly. "We don't have much time." The mother held the baby tighter, feeling a strange warmth from his glowing hands. Why is he glowing? Why does he feel things before we do? The soldier looked down at the child, a mix of awe and concern on his face. Some beings, some humans, are born with abilities like this. Rare, very rare. And some are targets of those who fear them or want to control them. The baby stirred in his sleep, reaching out again. A soft pulse of light flowed toward a nearby console. The screen flickered, and the hum of the colony's systems changed slightly. The soldier's eyes widened. He's sensing the systems, even the security measures. He's aware of everything happening here. The mother gasped. So he knows they're coming? The soldier nodded. Yes, and that's why he trusts me. I've trained to protect him, to guide him. But the danger is growing, and soon we may have no place to hide. A distant alarm blared suddenly, louder than before. Red lights flashed throughout the colony. The baby's glow brightened, reacting to the signal. He stirred, his tiny fingers twitching. The mother looked down at him in fear and wonder. He's scared. The soldier shook his head. No, he's aware. He knows what's coming, and he is ready in his own way. The mother's heart raced. But he's just a baby. How can he be ready? The soldier knelt beside the child. Because he's not ordinary. And that is why I am here. To protect him, to guide him, and to make sure he survives what is coming. The soft vibration grew stronger. The walls of the colony trembled slightly. Outside the reinforced room, shadows moved closer, faster this time. The soldier's eyes narrowed. They are testing us, finding our limits, seeing how far they can push before they strike. The baby's glow intensified slightly, filling the room with a soft, golden light. The mother stared, unable to look away. It's beautiful, she whispered, tears welling in her eyes. The soldier placed a hand gently on her shoulder. It's also dangerous. If they discover the full extent of his powers, we may not have a choice. We may have to fight to keep him safe. The baby stirred again, this time making a small sound, a coo, almost like he was calling out. The soldier smiled faintly. He's communicating, not with words, but with energy. He senses intentions, emotions, and danger. The mother watched in awe. I've never seen anything like this. The soldier nodded. Few have, and fewer survived to tell the story. Suddenly, a loud thump echoed from the corridor. The shadows outside were closer than ever. The baby's small hands glowed brightly, reacting to the movement. The soldier immediately lifted him, holding him close. We have to move, he said firmly. Now. The mother stood, clutching her child. Her fear was strong, but she trusted the soldier. She could see the bond between them, the trust the baby had in him, the calm and protection he offered. As they moved toward the next hidden exit, the baby's glow pulsed rhythmically, almost like a heartbeat of light guiding them. The soldier knew they were being watched, monitored, and tested. But he also knew that with the baby in his arms, there was hope. The corridor outside the hidden room shivered with tension. The soldier moved swiftly, holding the baby close. The mother followed, her heart pounding in her chest. Every step they took seemed to echo through the empty halls, carrying a warning of danger they could not yet see. The baby remained calm in the soldier's arms, but his faint glow pulsed stronger with each passing second. It was almost as if he was aware of the danger before it arrived. The mother glanced down at him, awe and fear mixing in her eyes. He knows something, she whispered. The soldier didn't answer immediately. His eyes scanned the hall ahead. Yes, he said finally, and it's close. Too close. A sudden metallic scraping sound made them all jump. From the shadows, a group of creatures emerged. They were half machine, half organic. Twisted forms of metal and sinew, with glowing red eyes and claws that could shred steel. They moved with precision, calculating every step. The mother gasped and clutched the baby tighter. What are they? The soldier stepped in front of her, shielding the baby. They are the ones who are after him. They know what he can do, and they will stop at nothing to take him. The creatures advanced slowly, circling the corridor. Their eyes glowed brighter, scanning for the baby. Each movement they made was deliberate, intelligent, not random. The mother could feel the danger pressing closer with every second. The baby stirred slightly, reaching out with his tiny hand. A soft, golden pulse of light spread from him, touching the walls of the corridor. The creatures hesitated, their red eyes flickering. For a brief moment, it seemed as if the baby's energy was pushing them back. The soldier noticed the hesitation and moved with lightning speed. He planted his feet firmly and whispered something to the baby. Instantly, the glow from the baby's hand grew brighter, forming a protective aura around them. The creatures hissed, stepping back, unsure of how to proceed. The mother's eyes widened. "He's defending us?" The soldier nodded. "He is young but powerful, and he trusts me. That is why this works." The creatures lunged suddenly, faster than the eye could follow. The soldier reacted instantly, moving the baby out of the way, dodging with skill born from years of combat. Sparks flew as the creature's claws scraped against the walls and floor. The mother screamed, holding her breath. The baby's glow flared again, stronger this time. A pulse of energy surged outward, forcing one of the creatures to stumble backward. The soldier took the opportunity to push forward, keeping the baby safe in his arms. He was calm, but every muscle in his body was ready for action. The mother followed, her heart racing, as they moved deeper into the corridors. The baby's tiny hands continued to glow, interacted with the energy around them, disrupting the creature's sensors and making it difficult for them to track. But the creatures were relentless. They advanced again, faster, smarter. Their movements were synchronized, as if they were connected by a single intelligence. The soldier knew that this was only the beginning. The real threat was coming, and they had little time to react. Suddenly, the corridor opened into a larger chamber. The soldier stepped inside, holding the baby high. The creatures hesitated, sensing the change in environment, but did not stop. The mother gasped as she saw the chamber. It was filled with strange machines and glowing panels. The baby's glow reacted to the technology, pulsing rhythmically. The soldier's eyes widened. "He can interact with this," he muttered. "He can control it." A loud screech echoed through the chamber. One of the creatures lunged at them from the shadows. The soldier moved instantly, dodging its claws and rolling to the side. He held the baby tight, whispering something softly. The baby's hands glowed, and a wave of energy shot out, striking the creature. It shrieked and fell to the floor, paralyzed. The mother stared in disbelief. He did that?" The soldier nodded, his eyes never leaving the remaining creatures. "Yes, but he is still learning, and the others will adapt quickly." The creatures advanced again, more cautiously this time. The soldier shifted, positioning himself between them and the baby. He whispered again, and the baby's glow brightened. A soft hum filled the chamber, and the machines responded, creating barriers and shields that protected them. The mother realized something incredible. "He's controlling the machines too?" The soldier nodded. "He is powerful, yes, but he is still a child. And every moment we stay here, the danger grows." The creatures paused, sensing the energy around them, but then attacked together, faster and more coordinated than before. The soldier moved with precision, dodging, shielding, and guiding the baby. Sparks flew, panels flickered, and the chamber shook with the intensity of the fight. The mother's heart raced. We can't stay here." The soldier's eyes narrowed. "We won't, but we must buy time. Trust me. Follow my lead." The baby's tiny hands glowed brighter, creating a barrier that held the creatures at bay for a few precious seconds. The soldier seized the opportunity and ran toward another exit, his movements swift and calculated. The mother followed, clutching her child tightly. Behind them, the creatures hesitated for a moment, unsure how to proceed. The baby's energy pulsed in waves, reacting to the danger, giving them just enough space to escape. The soldier glanced at the baby, a faint smile on his lips. "You're amazing," he whispered, "but we have to keep moving. They will not stop." The mother nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I've never seen anything like this. He's incredible." The baby stirred slightly, reaching out his hands. His glow pulsed, guiding them through the next corridor, almost as if he knew the path better than anyone. The soldier's heart was steady, but his mind raced. The creatures were relentless. The baby was extraordinary. And the colony was full of secrets that even he did not fully understand. One thing was clear. This was only the beginning. The threat was bigger than they imagined, and the soldier had to protect the baby at all costs. The hidden corridors of the colony were tense and silent now. The soldier moved carefully, holding the baby close, his eyes scanning every shadow, every flicker of light. The mother followed, clutching her child, her heart still racing from the battle in the last chamber. The baby remained calm, his faint golden glow pulsing softly. Even after all the chaos, he was peaceful. But the soldier knew better than to think the danger had passed. The creatures, or whoever was after the baby, were still out there learning, adapting. They reached a larger room, one fortified and shielded from the rest of the colony. The soldier set the baby down gently on a soft, glowing mat. The baby looked around, curious, but did not cry. The mother knelt beside him, brushing a strand of hair from his face. "You're safe now," she whispered, tears in her eyes. The soldier shook his head slightly. "Safe for now, but they will not give up easily. Whoever is after him knows what he can do, and they will try again." The mother's eyes widened. "But he can protect himself, right?" The soldier smiled faintly. "He can, but he's still learning. And I am here to guide him, to protect him. Together we are stronger." A soft hum filled the room as the baby stirred. His tiny hands reached out, glowing faintly, touching the floor and the surrounding walls. The energy pulsed, reacting to the room, the machines, and even the soldier's presence. The mother watched in awe. "He's amazing," she whispered. "Yes," the soldier said, "but he is also vulnerable. That is why I will not leave him alone. Not ever." Suddenly, a soft vibration ran through the room. The soldier's eyes narrowed. Even in this safe space, danger could find them. He stepped forward, placing a protective hand over the baby. The mother looked up at him. "Do you think they'll come back?" "They will," the soldier said calmly. "But we will be ready, and he will be ready. He is stronger than they realize." The baby stirred again, cooing softly. His tiny hands glowed brighter, pulsing with energy that seemed almost alive. The soldier picked him up gently, holding him close. The mother watched, a mixture of fear, pride, and wonder in her eyes. For the first time in hours, a calm settled over the room. The soldier sat down, holding the baby against his chest. The mother knelt beside them, feeling the warmth of their bond. The baby's glow pulsed softly, as if he were breathing with the rhythm of hope itself. This is the first time he's truly calm," the mother whispered. The soldier nodded. "He trusts me, and that trust gives him strength. But the world outside it is dangerous, and it will not forgive weakness." The mother's eyes widened. "So what happens now?" The soldier looked down at the baby, a gentle smile on his face. "Now we wait, we prepare, and we protect him. Whatever comes, we will face it together." The baby stirred once more, reaching out with tiny hands. A soft pulse of light flowed outward, illuminating the room. The mother gasped softly. "It's beautiful." "Yes," the soldier said, "and powerful. But most importantly, it is a sign that he will change the world one day. And that is why he must be kept safe now." A sudden beep echoed from the hidden panels in the room. The soldier's eyes flicked to the monitors. A soft red light pulsed, indicating that the colony was still active, still alive, and still unaware of the true extent of the baby's abilities. The soldier held the baby closer. "They don't know yet. They will try to find out. But we are ready, and he is ready in his own way." The mother smiled softly, tears running down her cheeks. "He's amazing. I never knew a baby could be like this." The soldier nodded. "Few people ever see something like this, and fewer survive the encounter unscathed. That is why we must protect him. Always." The baby stirred again, cooing softly. His small hands reached out and touched the soldier's chest. The glow pulsed warmly, and for a moment, The entire room seemed filled with light. The mother gasped softly. "It's like he knows we are safe." "Yes," the soldier said quietly. "And that is enough for now." The room fell silent. The alarms of the colony were gone. The shadows had retreated, and for the first time, a calm settled over the trio. The soldier held the baby close, the mother kneeling beside them, feeling the warmth, the life, and the hope that radiated from the small child. The soldier whispered softly to the baby, "This is just the beginning. But whatever happens, we face it together." The mother smiled, brushing a hand over her child's glowing fingers. "I believe that. I believe in him and in you." The baby stirred once more, his tiny eyes bright and alert. The glow pulsed softly, a gentle reminder of the extraordinary power within him. The soldier held him tightly, ready for whatever the future would bring. And in that quiet, glowing room, a promise was made, a promise that no matter what dangers the galaxy held, the baby would be protected, nurtured, and guided. For the first time, the mother allowed herself to believe. The soldier looked at her and then down at the baby. One day, the world will know what he can do, and it will never be the same. The baby cooed softly, reaching out a tiny hand once more. The glow pulsed gently, filling the room with warmth. The mother smiled, tears streaming down her face. The soldier's eyes were steady, determined, and the baby, small, fragile, yet extraordinary, was finally at peace. The hidden chamber was quiet, but the calm did not last. Outside the reinforced walls, the colony stirred. Unknown forces had sensed the baby's powers, and now they were coming, stronger, faster, and more intelligent than before. The soldier held the baby firmly in his arms, walking through a network of tunnels that led deeper into the colony. The mother followed closely, clutching her child, her heart racing. Every shadow seemed to move, every sound echoed like a warning. The baby remained calm, but his tiny hands glowed faintly, pulsing with energy that reacted to the environment. It was subtle, almost like a heartbeat of light guiding them. "They know where we are now," the soldier whispered, "and they will come again. We need to move faster." The mother looked around nervously. "Who are they? What do they want?" The soldier did not answer immediately. He scanned the tunnels carefully. "They are not like anything we've faced before. Not entirely human. Not entirely machine. They want control or destruction. And the baby, he is the key." A sudden vibration ran through the floor. The baby stirred slightly, glowing brighter. His tiny fingers twitched, and a pulse of light shot outward, touching the walls of the tunnel. The soldier noticed it. He senses them. He knows what is coming. From the shadows ahead, a new threat appeared. This one was different, taller, faster, and more menacing than the creatures before. Its eyes glowed red, scanning the corridor, and its movements were precise, almost intelligent. The mother gasped. "It's bigger, stronger." The soldier's jaw tightened. "Yes, and it's fast. We don't have much time." The baby stirred again, glowing brighter. The soldier whispered something softly to him, and the baby's glow pulsed in response, forming a protective aura around them. The new creature hesitated, its sensors flickering. "They can feel it," the soldier said. "The baby's power is interfering with them." The mother watched in awe. "He's defending us again?" "Yes," the soldier said. "But this one is different. It will not back down easily." The creature lunged suddenly, faster than they expected. The soldier moved instantly, holding the baby tightly and dodging the attack. Sparks flew as the creature's claws scraped the walls. The mother screamed, gripping her child tightly. The baby's glow flared, reacting to the threat. A pulse of energy surged outward, striking the creature. It recoiled, shrieking, but quickly recovered. The soldier knew they had to escape the tunnels. He moved swiftly, leading the mother and baby toward a larger chamber, one filled with advanced machinery and energy fields. The baby's glow interacted with the machines, creating barriers and shields that slowed the creature's pursuit. The mother's eyes widened. He's controlling the machines too?" The soldier nodded. "Yes, but he's still learning, and every second counts." The creature advanced again, faster, its red eyes glowing brighter. The soldier held the baby in front of him, whispering softly. The baby's glow intensified, pulsing in waves that disrupted the creature's sensors. For a moment it hesitated. The mother gasped. "It's working." "Yes," the soldier said, "but we cannot stay here. They will adapt. We need to move to the inner chamber. There's a place they cannot easily reach." As they ran through the corridor, the baby's tiny hands reached out, glowing and pulsing. The energy seemed alive, reacting to danger, guiding them through the maze-like tunnels. The soldier's movements were precise, dodging attacks, shielding the baby, and keeping the mother safe. Finally, they reached the inner chamber, a place reinforced with advanced shields and hidden from sensors. The soldier set the baby down gently. The mother knelt beside him, tears in her eyes. "He's safe for now," she whispered. "Yes," the soldier said, "but this is only the beginning. They will come again, stronger, smarter, faster, and we must be ready." The baby stirred, glowing softly. His tiny hands reached out, and the energy formed a gentle pulse, almost like a heartbeat. The soldier watched him closely, pride and concern in his eyes. "He's extraordinary," the mother said softly. "But how can we protect him forever?" The soldier looked at her, determined. "We will, together, always, no matter what comes." The soft pulse of the baby's glow filled the room. Outside, in the colony, shadows stirred. The threat was still there, watching, learning, and the soldier knew that this was only the beginning of a much larger battle, one that would test them all. End of Part 7 Hook. The inner chamber was quiet, but the calm was deceptive. The soldier held the baby tightly, his eyes scanning every corner. The mother stood beside them, heart racing, clutching her child. Outside, the colony's walls trembled slightly, and faint shadows moved, silent, intelligent, and relentless. "This is it," the soldier whispered. "They're coming for him. All of them. And we can't let them win." The baby stirred, tiny hands glowing faintly. The light pulsed rhythmically, almost like a heartbeat, filling the chamber with a gentle warmth. The soldier looked down, a mixture of awe and determination in his eyes. "He's ready," the soldier said softly. "But we have to be careful. One mistake, and he trailed off, glancing at the shadows shifting outside the reinforced walls. The mother's voice trembled. "I don't know if I can do this, but I trust you." "I trust him." The soldier nodded. "Then stay close. And stay calm." Suddenly, the chamber shook. The larger threat from the tunnels appeared outside, its red eyes glowing intensely. Behind it, smaller creatures emerged, faster and more coordinated than ever. They moved like a single mind, circling the chamber. The soldier stepped in front of the baby, shielding him. "Stay behind me," he said firmly. The baby's glow pulsed, stronger this time. Tiny hands reached out instinctively, and the energy radiated across the room. Sparks flew from the machines as the baby's power interacted with the chamber's energy fields. The creatures hesitated, their sensors disrupted by the radiant energy. The mother gasped. "He's controlling the energy." "Yes," the soldier said, "but it won't last long. They'll adapt quickly. We need a plan." The largest creature lunged suddenly, faster than the eye could follow. The soldier reacted instantly, dodging and holding the baby tightly. The mother screamed as the creature's claws scraped the reinforced walls, shaking the chamber. The baby's hands glowed brighter, pulsing in waves that pushed the creature back. The smaller creature staggered, confused by the sudden surge of energy. The soldier took advantage, moving them toward the center of the chamber, where energy nodes could amplify the baby's power. "Step carefully," he whispered to the mother. "We can use this." The baby's glow intensified, and the energy from the nodes connected with his tiny hands. The chamber filled with golden light. The baby's powers amplified, radiating outward in waves. The creatures recoiled, their movements erratic. The mother watched, astonished. "He's doing it. He's fighting them." "Yes," the soldier said, "but he's still a child. We can't push him too far. Just enough to protect us." The largest creature roared, advancing again, but this time the baby's energy met it. The creature staggered, glowing light searing its sensors. Sparks flew, metal twisted, and a low, powerful hum filled the chamber. The soldier held the baby close, whispering softly. The baby responded, glowing brighter with each pulse. Together, they were a force the creatures could not comprehend. One by one, the smaller threats retreated, confused and paralyzed by the baby's radiating energy. The mother gasped, tears streaming down her face. "He did it! He's protecting us." "Yes," the soldier said, a faint smile crossing his face. "And he's only beginning." The largest creature, realizing it could not overcome the baby's power, let out a final, deafening shriek. Then it retreated, dragging the smaller creatures with it. The corridor beyond fell silent. The colony itself seemed to exhale in relief. The soldier lowered the baby gently, letting him rest in the mother's arms. The glow around his tiny hands softened, pulsing gently like a heartbeat. "He's safe," the mother whispered, clutching him close. "He's really safe." The soldier nodded. "For now, but the galaxy is watching. And now they know. This child is extraordinary. We must be ready for whatever comes next." The baby stirred, cooing softly. His tiny hand reached out, glowing faintly, and touched the soldier's chest. The soldier smiled, feeling a warmth that went beyond explanation. The mother looked at them both, awe and relief flooding her heart. "Do you think it's over?" she asked. The soldier shook his head slightly. "No, it's never over. But for now, we won. And that matters." The baby's glow pulsed softly in response, filling the room with calm. Outside, the colony's shadows receded, but the echoes of the battle remained, a reminder that danger would always return, and that this child's journey was only beginning. The mother held her baby close, the soldier standing protectively beside them. Together, they had survived. Together, they would face whatever came next. And somewhere deep in the shadows, a new presence stirred, observing the baby, knowing that the real challenges had only just begun.